I'm utterly fascinated by the story of George Santos and the way he lied his way to Congress.
That admitted fibber George Santos is officially a member of Congress now that he took the oath of office. The Republican starts his tenure as a new member of the House for parts of Queens and Long Island under clouds of controversy.
How a failed satellite dish salesman, a guy who had been evicted from his apartment and was slumming it at his sister's house, who was accused of stealing checks from the clients of his poor mother, who was a hardworking cleaning lady, so that he could go around in fancy clothes. How this fantastical fibber managed not just to flip a hotly contested House seat, but to do so without so much as a high school diploma, much less any gainful work experience or a public service record. There's only one conclusion I'm able to make. George Santos is a genius. He may be the single most brilliant political strategist of our time. Think of it. He didn't just lie, he was responsible for an industrial output of lies, which he got away with for long enough to win a US congressional election and actually get sworn in. And these weren't sophisticated lies with backstories that were hard to check. These were ham fisted fabrications, the kind of storylines 9-year olds would be embarrassed to put their names to.
These are blatant lies. My question is, do you have no shame?
He was a master manipulator using the guise of the useful idiot to make the party he targeted think it was using him as a show pony to attract certain demographic blocks that traditionally voted for the opposing side. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, the gay, Jewish, and Latinx communities. Santos came along with the perfect combination of these backgrounds while also being a landlord, business owner, corporate executive, and most importantly, an anti woke, anti ESG, own the libs conservative. But Santos was anything but the unwitting Trojan horse. In truth, he engineered his fabrications in a precise manner meant to stave off unwanted scrutiny in pursuit of a specific agenda, to get into Congress by any means necessary, leading his fake biography with his true Latino roots, but adding in that he was an openly gay man and a Jew, gave him a certain amount of cover as he probably figured the press would be less likely to question his resume for fear of being pegged as biased against any of the groups. In other words, he covered his bases. And then to portray himself as a combative MAGA style Republican,
I dare anybody to stand up and try to cancel me.
which, with the made up personal profile mentioned above, made him a unicorn in the conservative world, well, that was just a masterstroke in the double fake. Well played, old sport. Well played. No one now believes that Santos actually cares about or even fully understands any of the boilerplate policy stances he regurgitated during his campaign, but now that he is ensconced in Congress, a voting member of the party that holds the slimmest of majorities in the House, that party is unlikely to want to see him go. No one knows what Santos's endgame is. Now that he is a sworn-in member of Congress, this fact will forever be a part of his bio, with the potential to be exploited and monetized by him in any number of ways, even if he were to be unseated by force or by his own volition before his term expires. In an increasingly atomized world, where self-defined communities of every stripe are breathing their own fetid breath in hyper-insulated bubbles, we have eroded our set of collective norms such that our sense of society as a whole is quickly disappearing. This diminished interest in shared social standards has led to a decrease in universal accountability for questionable behavior, making it easier for bad actors and con men to exploit our blind spots to gain personal advantage at the expense of the common good. The joke, my friends, is on us. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.